Hello and good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. It has been quite a while since we've done one of these. Really appreciate you clicking on the video. We are going to be doing something similar to what we've done a few different times in the past here on this channel. And that is we are going to be simulating an AI simulation. I will not be getting involved in this one apart from my commentary. In simulating the inaugural running of the NASCAR Cup Series race at Circuit of the Americas this upcoming Sunday, May 23rd, 2021. And yeah, sorry, I apologize if I seem a bit rusty. It's been a few minutes since we've done one of these things. I've been so damn busy with work the last few weeks. Been traveling all across the Midwest, filming race cars. Got my cat meowing in the background. How's everyone doing? Appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm pulling up my laptop here so we can actually get some background notes. Yeah, what is this Sunday's race called? The Echo Park Automotive Texas Grand Prix. It's going to be a 68-lap race. Once again at COTA, Circuit of the Americas. We're going to go through a quick running order of the entry list for this race. And you'll notice right off the bat we are using the 2018 mod instead of the 2019 mod. That's because since it's going to be a road course race that uses the high horsepower, low downforce package, I wanted to get rid of those big spoilers in the 2019 mod. So if the paint on the spoilers looks a little weird, that's why, because we are using the 2018 mod. Not all of the schemes are going to be perfect. Yeah, because some of them have not been painted yet. We got probably like 60% of the field, 100% accurate. I think Kurt Busch is in the correct scheme, his normal Monster Energy. Brad Keselowski is supposed to be in something different this week, but I threw him in his normal discount tire car. Same deal with Austin Dillon. He's not in the correct scheme, but I got him in his normal Bass Pro Shops. Kevin Harvick's running some promotional car. It's got some money on it. I haven't seen that painted yet. Kyle Larson is going to be running his HendrickCars.com scheme. I believe that one is correct. Ryan Newman, his rate or guaranteed rate.com scheme, which I believe is also correct. Corey LaJoie in his Schulter Systems number 7. Tyler Reddick is running a Cheddar scheme, but it's going to be a patriotic one. Excuse me. Chase Elliott in his Lumar number 9. It's an interesting looking car. We're cycling through the entry list as everyone starts to filter in here. We got everyone's favorite Quinn Hoof in the 00 Starcom car, running what I believe is his correct paint scheme. Eric Almirola, his normal Smithfield car, I believe that is correct, as is Denny Hamlin, who's always good to run his FedEx number 11. Ryan Blaney in his number 12 Body Armor Ford. I believe that'll be the correct scheme, as is the case with Chase Briscoe's highpoint.com number 14 Ford. Interesting entry for this race is going to be James Davison in the number 15. Not sure if this is the correct car or not, but someone had painted a James Davison entry already, so I grabbed that one. AJ Allmendinger, another one of the road course ringers for this race, will be entered into the number 16 car, the Hyper Ice. I'm not sure what that sponsor is, that company is all about, but have to look it up at some point. Got Chris Buescher in the number 17 Auto Tempest, Roush Fenway Racing Ford. Kyle Busch, always good to run the M&M's car. I'm not sure if this is the exact one, but it's something similar. Got Truex Jr. running his normal Bass Pro Shops car. Christopher Bell running a Craftsman scheme this week. Matt DiBenedetto in the Quaker State Menards. Ford number 21 for the Wood Brothers. Joey Logano, I believe, is running his normal Pennzoil number 22. Scroll down the cars a bit. Bubba Wallace is running, I believe, a Dr. Pepper, like a Diet Dr. Pepper scheme. I wasn't able to find that yet, so we just got him in his normal DoorDash car. William Byron is in his Liberty University Number 24. That white, cool. I love that car. I'm actually a really big fan of the scheme. The numbers I feel I could do something with to make them pop, but I like the scheme as a whole. The base, at least. Austin Cindric. Another oddball entry for this race in the number 31 PureTech car. PureTech, however the heck that's pronounced. Suppose I should have looked that up beforehand. Michael McDowell. I don't think he's in the correct scheme, but we got him in his freight car. Tango, the sub, over on the Twitter, or the Twitch, excuse me. Can't even talk right now. Thanks so much, Tango. Appreciate it, bud. We got Ryan Preece and his Louisiana hot sauce. Chevy for JTG. Anthony Alfredo. I believe he's in his MDS car, but I could not find it. The link for the MDS car is down, unfortunately, but that is out of my control. On to Cole Custer in the number 41. The HaasTooling.com. Ford Mustang. Just a few more, and then we'll be done with the entry list. Got Ross Chastain in the number 42 Clover Chevrolet. And yeah, sorry if some of the back ends or the spoilers aren't lining up perfectly. It's because I'm in the 2018 mod, because I wanted the low spoilers for the road course cars they run now. Eric Jones, I got him in something similar, but yeah, once again, he's in a scheme that isn't quite exact to what I got here. He'll be in something a little bit different on Sunday. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. The Kroger base is correct, but on the quarter panel, he's got something different. I forgot what it is, but he's got a little bit different car he'll be running on Sunday. Alex Bowman, I will believe he'll be in this. His normal number 48 Ally. He's been running a majority this year. Cody Ware and his ODT. Is that Nutritech? Nurtec ODT. Jesus. Fourth time's the charm, right? I swear, I told you guys I should have done my research on all these sponsors and lineups before I should have done this. There's a reason why I'm a streamer and a videographer rather than a professional race commentator. I'll just say that much. Then we got Josh Balicki in the number 52 RWR car. Garrett Smithley doing a one-off race. I threw him in one of Joey Gase's car because there's no 2021 car for Garrett Smithley that exists yet that I could find. Another ringer driver in this race will be Justin Haley in the 77, making another Cup Series start this weekend. Kyle Tilley will be taking the BJ McLeod seat. I do not know who this driver is. I just heard that he'll be making a start for COTA. I hope he does well, but yeah, once again, since his car doesn't exist, who's hitting me in the yellow? Signature. Yeah, obviously, this Kyle Tilley car that he'll be running on Sunday doesn't exist yet, so I just threw him in one of BJ McLeod's cars. Second to last is Ty Dillon in his number 96, Bass Pro Shops Toyota Camry. We got Daniel Suarez in an iFly number 99. Car for Trackhouse Racing. He's going to be in a slightly different scheme. It's actually a pretty different scheme on Sunday. It's like kind of more of a black and red base, but it's still going to be the iFly sponsor. And that is your entry list for the 2021 EchoPark Automotive Texas Grand Prix. 68 laps. The first stage is going to be 15 laps. Second stage will be 17 laps. And the third stage will be... the final stage will be 36 laps. Make sure we get everything in order here. I want them right at 105. Yellow flags on. Should we have double file restarts on or off?
Hell yeah!
Doggo!
Yeah!
Holy crap, 19 months. 19 months of resub. Do we've got the alerts on? Yeah, we should, right? All right. Thank you, Doggo. Appreciate it, bud. And yeah, we are about ready to get set. Let's make sure we got the correct car set. We do. 68 laps, yellow flags on, double file restarts on. Because, yeah, this isn't going to be the up-to-date, the 2021 double file restart rules. This is going to be the 2003 double file restart rules where all the lap down cars line up on the inside to try to get their lap back on the restarts. So just keep that in mind before you cast your vote. And we will be on our way in just a sec here. Kyle Tilley is the Rolex 24 champ. I suppose I should know him then. I've been so busy with work. Been doing... If you ask me some questions about like Midwest late model drivers, I could probably give you those answers, but dirt late models, that is. All right, so it looks like we're going to keep the double file restarts on. Realistic weather. All right, let's do this. We're just going to jump right in. I want a sunny race session, but keeping the realistic weather on. So if we don't have a sunny race session, we're going to restart. And we're going to restart. Because it's cloudy. Alright, come on. Give us a sunny race session. There we go. Alright. And I will give this disclaimer now. My computer has been blue screening randomly recently. So if my stream just randomly freezes and I'm in the middle of talking and it just freezes and it takes like 5 minutes for me to restart, that is probably what happened. So I will just give you that disclaimer now before you guys get all surprised later on. And let's do this. Let's accelerate down to... Shoot. Alright, let's look at our starting lineup. Oh, we got Denny Hamlin, it looks like, on the pole. Then we got William Byron on the outside of the front row. We got Ryan Blaney and Kevin Harvick second row. Third row is Austin Dillon and Joey Logano. Fourth row we got Christopher Bell and Chase Elliott. Fifth row is Kyle Larson and Keselowski. Behind them you got Truex and Bubba Wallace. And then there's Kyle Busch and Daniel Suarez. The rows are getting all messed up here. Chris Buescher. Bowman. Uh-oh. That didn't sound good. What the heck? Who just crashed? Did someone just crash? But they're about to go green. 68 laps here at Circuit of the Americas. Let's go back up front. And we are green here at Circuit of the Americas. Denny Hamlin gets a good jump. And just a heads up, they're going to go wide here. They've been doing this with the AI line here at this version of the track, but they usually keep it under control. Let's get a wide view as they come down this big hill. Gonna pull up a track map here. Where's my track map at? They're making their way through the S's. They're just the S's as I know them right now. All right, everyone, so far so good. Ryan Blaney, hot pursuit in second place. Still got Austin Dillon in third. And we will be throwing a caution at the end of lap 15 for a stage break. We have the technology. So Denny Hamlin off to a early lead. He's followed closely by Ryan Blaney. Everyone tiptoeing through turn 11 as they rocket onto the back straightaway. One of the few hairpins at this track. Turn 12, as they're coming up on, is arguably another hairpin. As I'm looking here at the track map. Alright, I don't think there's been any spins. think we're still green. Let's go back up front on the ticker. There we go. So Byron, who started on the outside pole, has dropped all the way back to 6, it looks like. Meanwhile, Denny Hamlin still leads. And yes, we will be doing all 68 laps. And this is the part of the track where I'm not too familiar with. But they just, I believe that's the final corner they just made their way through. Back onto the front straightaway. Lap number 1 complete. And we are still green. So far, so good. Let's go on board with Ryan Blaney here. For maybe a third of a lap as we work our way through turns. Basically 3 through 9 is what we would consider the S's. I believe this is 5. And then 6. And then looks like this is turn 7 right here. And then 8. 9. 10. Getting a good tutorial of the track right here. A good guide. So we go on board with Austin Dillon in 3rd place. So we look back at Christopher Bell, who's running in 4th. Let's go on board with Christopher Bell. So we look back at Kevin Harvick. Willie Byron's still sitting back there in 6th place, but he is... This looks like the closest battle on track right now, this battle for 6th place between he and Truex. Or as I say that, looks like Truex is trying to challenge William Byron. We'll take a look at this battle for 6th. This appears to be the closest battle on track at the moment. Looks like 2nd through 5th are pretty close together, but no one's really challenging one another. Let's go on board with Truex. Because Denny Hamlin's starting to pull away from Blaney just a bit. Or 3rd through 5th, it looks like we're pretty bunched together, but neither of them are challenging one another. 2 laps complete. We have 13 laps to go in the stage. And they like to go wide here in this turn, but that's normal with this just NR version of the track. We'll kind of keep our eyes on this little group of cars back here for now. No one in the top 5 really seem to be challenging each other at the moment. Christopher Bell seems to be taking a peek at Austin Dillon. Trying to work his way around him in the S's. Christopher Bell. He's right on Austin Dillon's bumper. Oh, he checks up a little bit. He went wide, and that gave Harvick the opening, but he gets a good run off the exit. And down the back straightaway in between turns 11 and 12. What is up, Sam? Mr. Heart Grenade. Nemo TNT. Tyler B. I don't know. Cap. Ryan. Rex. Doggo. Mech Tango. I think that's everyone. Saints NASCAR fan. Oh, I appreciate the suggestion, Tyler, but it's too late now. They seem to be fine. They go a little wide, but it's nothing. Nothing causing them to wreck or anything. Denny Hamlin's still dominantly out front. Second through fifth pretty close together. Try to get back to the TV cams pretty quickly. They go a little wide, but you know what? Hey, they're stock cars. They're going to be heavy to swing around that corner. We'll just chalk it up to that. Who is in last right now? Let's see that. Oh! We got Eric Jones pitting. Did anything cause that? Or always got a little bit of front end damage. Let's see if we can find what caused it. Let's see, the front end is pushed up a little bit. Might be into this hairpin right here. Nope. Did it happen on the second or first lap? Yeah, let's see when Eric Jones got this little bit of hood damage. What's up, Mr. Ducky? Dimitri, Diecast Kid. Oh, there we go. We'll pop back into the back end of Quinn Hoof, it looks like, in turn 12. Oh, yep, that's what did it. He's back out on track. He's not a lap down yet. Still on the lead lap. Denny Hamlin, meanwhile, just continues to pull away. Looks like we got cars kind of evenly spaced out throughout the rest of the field. Let's kind of circle through the field and see if we can't find any battles going on. Trucks continuing to pressure Byron. Cycling through basically the whole field. Almirola going wide right here. It's kind of right on board with him for a little bit. The Ass Pack, the signature Soundhead special. Get a nice view of the field, kind of from a car near the rear of the pack. Get a nice vantage point of what's going on. There we go. Let's go back to the front. I'll cycle through towards the front. Oh! Got Cody Ware trying to body Stenhouse out of the way, but Stenhouse gets a good exit. Next time we go on a static shot, I'll circle through. The camera's towards the front. Never mind. Guess we're not going to have a static one for a while. Oh, here we go. Side-by-side battle between Suarez and Bowman. No. Here we go. Got a decent battle through all these turns. They're side-by-side. Is Suarez going to be able to get the best of him? Nope, no, Bowman's going to have the advantage. Bowman and Suarez got a battle for like 17th right here. Pay no attention to position. It's still a good battle on those. Oh, they made contact. Suarez took a swipe at him. And he gets the best of Bowman. Now, whoever was leading that initially was kind of holding up that entire line. That was battle for 18th. Oh, Bowman goes wide. No! I messed up the cameras on that pass. Bowman looks like he's dropping. I think Bowman might have been initially holding up this line. Oh, Bowman giving McDowell a little bumper into turn 11. Back up towards the front, we got Buescher and Bubba close to each other. Buescher taking a little peek to the outside. Bubba goes to block. Oh, Buescher gets the inside, but Bubba's going to get a good exit. That seems to be the story with this track, I. Whoever's on the outside seems to get a better exit. But obviously the inside's the shorter way around the track. Then you got to make your mind up which lane you want to take. So we will have a stage break at lap 15, and then 17 laps after that at the end of lap 32, and then it'll be a 36 lap run until the end of the race. Here you got your battle for 6th through 8th. This is a little cluster of cars. Sorry, Spurs, being so quiet right now. I've got a very busy weekend coming up, and I really wanted to stream tonight, but I've also got a bunch of stuff to do, and that means making the best of my time, which means getting a quick snack while I'm streaming. Oh, we got Truex looking to the outside of Byron. Oh, what a pass on the outside. That was beautiful. Oh, Byron gives him a little bumper. And Truex starts to pull away. One of the road course favorites, stuck back in 7th position. 6th now. Let's go on board with the Truex for that pass for 6th position around the outside. What turn is that? It's turn 10, right? Yeah, I believe that's turn 10. Alright, so Byron goes wide. Pulls alongside here. And he just doesn't lift in the little turn 10 left-hand kink. And Truex is able to take away his 6th position. Now he's got a long ways to close down Harvick in 5th. But got a long ways to go for one of the road course favorites, Martin Truex Jr. Meanwhile, in that battle for 5th, 2nd through 5th, basically. That involves Blaney, Dillon, Christopher Bell, and Kevin Harvick. As Denny Hamlin is just pulling away from the rest of the field. But he'll have about another stint about exactly that of what he just ran before we get another the first stage break, excuse me. Oh! Back here. Byron trying to hold on for 7th position. Battling Joey Logano. Through the S's, Logano gets him. Let's go on board with Logano for that pass for 7th. Byron, he's just dropping. This is your outside pole sitter who's now back to 8th place. He just goes low wide. Joey doesn't even get into him, it looks like. Just gets along the outside of him. In turn 2. And he's alongside for the first few S's. By the time we get to around turn 6, he's clear of him. Logano's able to successfully make that pass for 7th place. Let's go on board with Byron, who's not under pressure from Kyle Larson yet. But if this trend of Byron dropping through the field is to continue, he might be under pressure by Larson here in a lap or so. So we'll keep an eye on that. Let's go back to the front of the field. Blaney is starting to pull away from Dylan a little bit. That makes the closest battle up here, 3rd through 5th. And they're about to complete lap 8. 7 laps to go until the first stage break. Odie McLaughlin with a $2 super chat asking, is this NASCAR's first race for COTA? It is. That is exactly what I'm simulating.
Pulls alongside him and his momentum carries him past.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tango. And thank you, Odie. Someone else does it, and they get Tango's favorite notification. Alright, so let's use the blimp to scroll back through the field and see if we can find any close battles. Here we go. Got Keselowski peeking on Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch is an ass. Here we go. There's a good... Oh! 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 Kyle Busch into the wall! I picked the perfect time to look back. Is that a caution? I don't know. It is a caution. I picked the perfect time to look back. Kyle Busch with major rear end damage. Kyle Busch in trouble. After contact with the 2 of Brad Keselowski. And now he's under pressure from Ross Chastain with all that damage. I picked the perfect time to look back. I was just scrolling for some close-up. Oh! Kyle Busch caused a stack up. He's slow, and he wadded up the 00, the 42, and the 10. And now they're side by side. Poor Quinn. Either he or Chastain just got sandwiched there. I already can't remember. But into turn 15 they go. Now Roscoe's wide. He might lose a couple spots. What a lap. What a turn of events here we're having on lap 9. And that's going to bring out the caution. Oh, Almirola goes way wide. What the heck? Oh, slight contact with Stenhouse. He's able to hang on to it. And Almirola spot. We are under caution. Alright, so Kyle Busch off the bumper of Keselowski. What a turn of events. Kyle, who was running, I believe, like, just outside the top 10. Alright, so let's go back and take a look at what happened. That was turn 8, I believe. And that was where, while I was doing some AI tests of this race, I was seeing lots of crashes. And I guess this is no different. Alright, so Kyle just goes to the outside, and he just barely gets into... Brad just barely gets into Kyle, and just sends him off the track. Let's go on board with Kyle Busch for that. So it's going to be a little bit before we get to the round of pit stops with how long this track is. Alright, Joe, turn 7. Kyle goes around the outside. Oh! That might have been more Kyle's fault than I initially thought. I thought that was 100% Brad. I think that might have been a little bit Kyle trying to gain some ground back on the outside and just getting too close to Brad. I mean, because... I don't know, right here, yeah, Brad starts to slide up a little, but look how close Brad is to the inside. Look all this track Kyle has on the outside. I know Brad kind of made the move, but... I mean, when he makes it successfully, you can't just drive into the back of him. Like right there. He makes pretty hard contact with the rear end of the car. As he goes around, bam. Let's get another look at that. Alright, this might give us a better vantage point right when they start coming together. Brad. Oh. I think you can fault them both a little bit, but I think that one might be more on Kyle. Oh, and he just hits where that wall starts to jut out. That was bad luck on his part. One more look. Actually, no, that one's not even that good. Let's do a helicopter. And then we will check in on the field, who should probably be coming up on pit stop soon. Boom. Alright. Perfect timing, right as I say that. Alright, so Denny leads the field into pit road. Poor Byron. He's so far back. He qualified that far ahead, but he's that far back in the field already. Blaney's going to be kind of slow getting off the pits because he's got Byron in front of him. Nope, he's actually good. So we have no one a lap down yet, so it's just going to be a single file restart, basically. Got the pace car all the way up here. I think we're going to have one to go, honestly. I think pace car lights will get turned off somewhere in the middle of this lap. So we're going to race till we hit lap 15. Then there's going to be a caution at the end of lap 15. And that'll be at the end of stage 1. And here comes the field. Hopefully the pace car lights turns its lights off. We should have 3 pace laps max per caution. Hopefully 2, no more than 3. If the pace car doesn't turn its lights off soon, we'll go back and take some more looks at the wreck. Nemo, you missed Brad Kozlowski and Kyle Busch getting together. And Kyle backed it into the wall. No terminal damage, but it bent up the back end pretty good. Come on, pace car. Turn your lights off. Oh. I think it just did. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Literally right when I switched the cameras, it turned its lights off. And we have no one a lap down, so... Alright. So we're gonna have a 4-lap race, and then that'll be the end of the stage. And yeah, we will throw the yellow lap 15. So then at the end of the lap, they will slow down for the caution, and that will be the first stage. And then the second stage will end at lap 32. First stage is 15 laps, second stage is 17 laps, third stage is 36 laps, for a total of 68 laps. So yeah, only 2 caution laps, or pace laps per caution with this version of the track. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. So where is Kyle Busch after all that? He is back in 24th. That might not be accurate though, but yeah, look at how busted up that back end is for the number 18 car. As we get ready to go green, Hamlin leads him to the restart zone. See if Blaney can get a good jump and stay right behind him. Ooh, Blaney does get a good jump. But look at Harvick. Look at the jump Harvick got. Harvick? What? Is he going to be black flagged for that? What? Let's go a lap or so, and then let's take a look at that restart. I mean, Jesus, that was the most cheesy thing I've ever seen. Austin Dillon is under heavy pressure from Kyle Larson. Austin gets the position. Kyle back to the outside. What a move by Larson here. A little bit of a bumper from the 3. Everyone keeps it together through the turn 2. Or turn 12, excuse me. 11. Third time's the charm. Chase Elliott, one of the road course favorites. He's back here outside the top 10. Alright, so let's go on board with Larson. For this little crisscross maneuver he does. So he's side by side with Dillon right here. He has to back off the gas. And Dillon goes wide. Larson cuts up underneath him. Stays on the outside. And does the outside turn 10 move right there. Makes the pass. Meanwhile, back up front, Harvick with the ultimate cheese. Let's look at this restart he gets. He's kind of backed off right here. He goes from 6th to 1st in the first turn. Harvick just with the ridiculous cheese. But it doesn't matter because we're going to have a caution in 2.5 laps anyway, so. Harvick, can you get any more obvious? That should be a black flag instantly. But we're still going. You can see the tire marks from the Kyle Busch incident before. Looks like we got Bell and Dylan battling back here. Kozlowski's already put one driver into the wall. Is he going to make it multiple? He was right on the bumper of Truex back there momentarily. It's going more with Logano as he tries to track down Harvick in these closing laps of stage 1. Yeah, Harvick just with the ultimate cheese restart, but 2.5 laps, we're going to have another caution for the end of the stage, so. Once again, to reiterate, the first lap will be 15, or the first stage will be 15 laps. Second stage is 17 laps, which will be at the end of lap 32 of the overall race, lap count. And then the final stage is 36 laps, making for a grand total of a 68 lap race. Got no real battles here in the top 10, it looks like. Any side by side back here. Kyle Busch. What position is he at? Kyle Busch is in 23rd. Yikes. He was running, I think, just outside the top 10 when that wreck happened. Now he's in 23rd. Oh, we got side by side. To Benedetto and Custer. Side by side through these turns. Doesn't work well. We saw that before. Custer looks like gets the better of him. Oh, nope. Benedetto's still fighting back on the outside. They're good for now. For now. Oh, jeez. Alfredo come flying in. It's like McDowell might be taking a peek to Suarez here momentarily. He is right on his bumper. McDowell trying the crossover. Suarez gets the better exit. Oops. Let's go back, see if there's any more battles closer up in the field. So you can go in the closing stages of the first stage. All right, Harvick. As he completes lap 14. We head on to lap 15. Once everyone has completed this lap, I will throw the yellow. So then they'll be racing back to the end of lap 15. The 15 didn't even start. Unfortunately, James Davison with mechanical issues looked like at the start. So we only have 39 entries. All right. All right, yellow's out. Start racing back for the stage. Yeah, poor Davison with mechanical issues, unable to start the race. Tough break for the 15 car. Kozlowski's still trying to peak on Truex. Back up front. Still no one challenging Harvick. Yeah, tough break for the 15 car. You hate to see it. All right, and that is the end of the stage. Kevin Harvick is your stage 1 winner. As they will catch the pace car. Alrighty. So Kevin Harvick, Joey Logano, Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney, Kyle Larson, Austin Dillon, Christopher Bell, Truex, Kozlowski, and Byron are your top 10 for the stage. Oh! Do you guys see those tire marks? Oh! Ty Dillon coming to the line for the stage gets dumped by Josh Bilicki. So contact and drama coming to the line for the stage finish for 52, yeah, like what? Like 32nd position? So he gets a little contact and he just, Bilicki does not lift. Dillon can't be too happy about that. Let's go on board with Josh Bilicki making contact. Let's get into the left rear of Ty Dillon. Just, yep, doesn't lift, and boom. Now let's go on board with Ty. Yeah, what an unusual. I'm glad I caught that. What an unusual turn of events. Contact wasn't too bad. The back end hasn't been up nearly as bad as Kyle Busch's car was. Got to be coming up to the pit soon. Unless they're just not pitting. Oh, yeah, they're coming to the final turn here shortly. So we'll see if they come into the pits or not. We'll see if, like, 5th place cheeses the start this time. By the way, I turned the damage on light. So that way, like, there's... If anyone gets a little bit of just, like, bumper or front-end damage from, like, checking up into someone, it doesn't kill their day. Oh, we have no takers, at least in the front, for the pits. Take a look at the pit cam, see if anyone comes in. Ryan Newman is your first taker. We also got Ryan Preece and Bubba Wallace coming into the pits. We've got Justin Haley, Quinn Hoof, Ricky Stenhouse, Almirola, Chastain, Corey LaJoy. Looked like Cody Ware and Josh Balicki, Ty Dillon, Kyle Tilley, Tinney, whatever. Is it Tilley or Tinney? Darn it. I can't even remember. I should know the guy's name. Standings. Tilley. Why did I think Tinney? Yeah, poor James Davison. DNFing. Or DNSing, I should say. Alright, so it's still the same top 5 coming out of the pits. So we will be racing to the end of lap 32, and that will be the end of stage 2. Then we'll throw that caution, then that from there to the end will be the final stage. For the record, I did enter in the 15 into the race. Something must have happened. If I would have caught that earlier, I probably would have restarted the race, but unfortunately I didn't even catch that. Sorry to any fans of the 15 car, James Davison out there. That's just a NR oopsie that I had no control over that I didn't catch until it was too late. Yeah, who's going to jump this start again? If it's anything like last time, it was going to be like around 5th or 6th place. Or like 4th or 5th. So maybe expect like Blaney or Larson or Austin Dillon to possibly cheese this start. Look at that nice line of cars. Beautiful. Alright, so this time by, if I'm doing my math correctly, we will be 25% of the way complete. As they make their way around turn 12. 13 and 14. I'm still trying to get used to the turns. Alright, so yeah, this time by will be 25% done. 17 times 4 is 68. So, yes. So, Harvick leads the field back to the green for the start of stage 2. Followed by Joey Logano, Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney, and Kyle Larson. Austin Dillon, Christopher Bell, Martin Truex Jr., Brad Keselowski, and William Byron finish out your top 10. Harvick, one of your biggest movers of the race. I think that's the pace car hitting the tires is what that sound is. Pulling into the field. Oh, I think it's going to be Larson. It's either going to be Larson or Dillon cheesing the restart. Harvick preemptively moved over. Here comes Keselowski. He was the one that kind of cheesed it this time. He gets a big jump. Keselowski up to 3rd from wherever he started. Alright, so around 6th or so, 6th or 7th ends up cheesing the restart each time. Let's go side by side with Keselowski as he tries to battle for 3rd place. Trying to fend off Denny Hamlin. He's almost clear of him. He is clear. And he works his way around Hamlin. into third place. Larson, meanwhile, lost a few spots. He's back to 7th, it looks like. Everyone gives themselves each other the bumper going into turn 11. Truex side by side with his teammate. Christopher Bell gets the better of that going down the turn, or down the straightaway, excuse me. So Keselowski not quite up to the lead, but he definitely gained like 4 or 5 spots on that restart. Alright, so let's go back and look at that. Alright, so Keselowski started in 1, 2, 3, 4, shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keselowski started 9th and ended up in 3rd in like 1 turn. That's the strat. Just jump to the inside, make all those passes on the restart. Oh! Oh, never mind. I thought we missed a pass for 2nd place, but I forgot Hamlin was in 3rd, not 2nd. Oh, Kyle Busch. Way off the pace. He didn't get turned again, did he? Or was this he getting some repairs done in the pits? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Looks like coming to the green, he had to pit. That's what happened to Kyle. Bad luck for the 18 continues. Alright, so back. Oh, Preece with an unscheduled pit stop. Didn't really look like he had too much damage. Just looks like he takes right sides and maybe some fuel. So Ryan Preece with an unscheduled pit stop. Meanwhile, back to our battle for the lead. Pretty spread out so far. Let's go on board with Harvick. As Logano tries to track him down. So Eric, MHA, Alex, Crazy Pigs, 1000, Alex, Vex, John, Matt Benedetto fan. Appreciate y'all tuning in, whether you're on YouTube or Twitch. Let's kind of scroll through the field, see if we have any battles. Oh, here we go. Got the 34 and the 99 side by side. The 99 gets the better of him. Custer and McDowell battling for position. Scroll back a little bit further, see if we have any more battles. Got Bubba right in the back bumper of Tyler Reddick. So we just start lap 20. There's Kyle Busch and Ryan Preece on the front stretch. Just starting to catch up to the rest of the field. Kind of just scrolling, looking for battles. William Byron, your outside pole sitter. He's still just barely hanging on to the top 10. And here's your top 3. Harvick, Logano, Keselowski. So in 12 laps will be the end of stage 2. Oh, that will be our next yellow unless we have a caution before then. It's going good. Thanks, Dalton. Thanks for tuning in. So Harvick continuing to lead the way, but Logano not letting him pull away too much. Right now, since Harvick's not really escaping the 22, we'll kind of keep our eyes on the battle for the lead for now. Oh, right as I say that, just for a second, it looked like Bubba was peeking underneath someone. Oh, yeah, here we go. Got a battle between the 8 and the 23. And Bubba gets the better of Tyler Reddick. Back up to the front. End of lap 20. 20 laps in. 48 to go. We're approaching the being a third complete. Kind of cool static camera right there. Interesting perspective. Top 3 remain the same. The top 5 remain the same. Seems like the best opportunities for passing here are cheesing the restarts. Let's go back and take a look at Chase Elliott. Our 2 road course favorites for this race, Chase Elliott and Martin Truex Jr. Both of them currently sitting outside the top 10. Excuse me. Truex barely inside the top 10. Chase Elliott sitting outside the top 10. Oh, big stack him up there. Kurt got into the back of Chase pretty good. That's going to do some front end damage. You got McDowell peeking underneath Suarez again. They were going back and forth for a while. Let's go back on board with Kurt as they approach turn 12 there. It's getting in the brakes a little too late. Pop. Not too much front end damage, but definitely don't want to be doing that too many times. You can do it a few times, don't want to be doing it too many times. Still green, lap 22. Let's go back and look at our battle for the lead. Let's look at the back end of Kevin Harvick. We'll make our way through the S's. Two incidents, basically, have been the contact between the 2 and the 18, sending the 18 into the wall, and Josh Bilicki and Ty Dillon getting together. Kevin Harvick continuing to lead the way. We're going to have at least one more restart in this race, because we will have the end of the stage. Logano peeking at Harvick. Yeah, unlike when Denny was in the lead earlier in the beginning of the race, Harvick isn't really being able to pull away from the 22 like Denny was earlier. MHA, Eric, Dalton, Saints NASCAR fan, Coca-Cola lover, Alex, Usus, Big Fletchy, 69, how you guys all doing? Appreciate you tuning in, whether you're on Twitch or the YouTubes. Harvick completes. There we go. It's messing up my cameras. Harvick completes lap 22. Got 10 laps to go till the end of stage 2. Yeah, Logano's still right there. It's not letting Harvick pull away. So far, those the incidents with the 96 and then the 18 have been the only really crashes so far. I've had about one every 10 laps as we got spectators a look at the racing action. Yeah, Harvick is not quite as good in those corner entries. He's better in the corner exits. I think we might see a green flag pass between Logano and Harvick here at some point. Could we see a green flag pass for the lead that does not involve a cheesing of a restart? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Oh, God, my back is starting to hurt. I got such a busy weekend coming up. Gonna be on the road 3 straight days for work. Coming back home for 1. Then hitting the road again for another 2 days. Then I get to relax for a couple days, and then I got a wedding that I'm filming. Got a busy weekend coming up. I've been very busy at work. If you've been wondering where most of my streams have been. Lap 23 complete. We are still green. 9 laps to go in stage 2. Top 5 have kind of pulled away. Yeah, Kyle Larson is a good 5 seconds back from 5th place. He's currently sitting in 6th. Yeah, the top 5 have kind of pulled away. So once again, we will have a caution at the end of stage 2, which will be at the end of lap 32. So we will have at least one more restart. So if you're a Logano fan and you're panicking that he can't... Oh! Kozlowski giving the bumper to his teammate. And you're panicking that he's not able to get up there and pass him. We'll have at least one more restart. Yeah, the line through 1 ain't great, but I didn't know about that hack to switch the INIs till after the stream already started, so we're just going to deal with it. The racing has been pretty good, other than that. The line hasn't really caused any major screw-ups aside from those cheesy restarts. Hopefully the website I did my research on about all the race info is correct, because that's where I got the 68 laps from. End of lap 24. On to lap 25. Top 5 still hanging out. Let's go back and see if we can't find any battles going on back here. Suarez kind of peeking at Kurt Busch. Just outside the top 10. So Priest and Kyle Busch were off the pace because they both had some incidents earlier. Kyle Busch is still off the pace. I think Quinn might have had to pit at one point. Yeah, Quinn made an unscheduled pit stop at the end of lap 22. Because he smashed up his front end pretty good. When did that happen? Oh, right here. In turn 12, it looks like. Oh, he checks up a little too hard, gets into the back of Newman. Cody Ware gets into the back of him. So Quinn Hoof had to make an unscheduled pit stop. Meanwhile, the battle for the lead rages on. Harvick not pulling away from Logano at all. Oh, so close. He almost hooked him there. Joey really wants that lead. If you're wondering why the paint schemes don't perfectly lined up, I got the 2021 cars on the 2018 bodies. Please don't sue me. I wanted the small spoilers. I know the bodies and the paint schemes don't quite line up perfectly, but that was a trade-off I was willing to make for the small spoilers. "25 laps complete. Got 7 to go to the end of the stage. Where's my phone at? I gotta charge my phone. Here we go. So yeah, I know the headlights and the spoiler stuff doesn't line up perfectly. Please don't come at me. I was willing to take the small spoiler accuracy over just the exact placement of the headlights and spoiler paint accuracy. Oh! Logano giving him the bumper again. Let's hang out and ride on board with Joey. This is a really close battle. Is that draft going to come into effect at all? A little bit towards the end. Where goes up the block, Joey. So you can give him the bumper at all? Nope. Logano being relentless. Not letting Harvick get away. Let's see what this battle looks like to our third place car, Brad Keselowski. So we're working our way through turns 17 and 18. 19 and 20. Let's look out the back of Kevin Harvick. As Joey Logano continues to try to track him down. We are still green. 6 laps to go to the end of the stage. Yeah, you can see just the little messed upness in the headlight placement there, but hey, I'll take it. You know what? NR ain't going to be perfect in replicating an 18-year-old game unless you're going to have some trade-off. So, you know what? That was one of them. So we continue to work our way through the S's. And Joey's just not letting him go. It's a great day for Penske, too. His 3 cars all sitting in the top 5. But none of them are leading. He's got 2nd, 3rd, and 5th. You would like that number 1 spot. Oh! He keeps giving him a bumper into turn 11. Just a little bit. One of these times he might accidentally get stuck to him and hook him. Kozlowski's just in the catbird seat, just watching whatever happens with the top 2. Not really pressuring too much. Yeah, the lap times continue to go down and down more, so obviously the tire wear is starting to take effect. We're 5.5 laps away to the end of the stage, and they can pit again for fresh tires. Now the battle for 2nd and 3rd is closer than the battle for 1st and 2nd. At least momentarily. Kozlowski doesn't get the best exit. Logano got a way better exit than he did. Logano gained approximately 1/100th that lap. And the lap times are just getting more and more and more each time, so tire wear definitely starting to take effect. Let's scroll back through the field, see if we got any more close battles worth mentioning. Got Bubba and McDowell. One of the underrated rivalries of the last couple of years. Pretty close together. See if Bubba makes any moves. Trying to pass him. Oh! Oh, what a move, Bubba. Come on, camera. And he makes it stick. Bubba Wallace up to 16th with that move. And Byron still barely hanging on to the top 10. But it looks like he's kind of holding up this line behind him, starting with Alex Bowman, his teammate. Oh, Kurt Busch shoving Chase Elliott out of the way, but Chase gets the better run. And so Chase gets his spot back. So we got some decent battles back here in the field, but the top 5 is kind of hanging on to their positions. We got less than 5 laps to go before we'll be having a restart. Or a stage break, excuse me. Yeah, seeing lots of exciting moves in these turns on the outside. The outside seems to be the preferred lane for some of these passes. Makes his way through turn 20. Onto the front straightaway. So we'll have 4 laps to go in the stage. Kevin Harvick, we're still green. The only non-stage caution still being that incident for Keselowski and Kyle Busch. And Kyle Busch has just had a terrible day since then. He is currently back in 18th ever since that unscheduled pit stop after the incident. So the top three still very close together, still within all within a second. It's pretty good, like 10 plus laps after a restart at a road course for three cars to the top three still to be within a second of each other. It's pretty darn good. Yeah, right now Harvick seems to be pulling away just a hair, and he's letting the Penske teammates battle behind him. Onto the straightaway between turns 11 and 12. I've got strong vibes from Keselowski for this race. With that power move, he keeps seeming to threaten Logano for second. He keeps wanting to challenge him. I don't know. I feel like Keselowski might end up victorious in this one. Turns 16 and 17. And now we're into 16 and 17. 18. I'm actually going by memory now. I actually remember the track map. I think this is 19 and 20. All right, so Harvick was your stage 1 winner. Is he going to take stage 2 as well? Got 3 laps to find out. Top 5 has just checked out from the rest of the field. I mean, look at the split time between 5th and 6th. I don't know if something's going on with Larson and he's just inadvertently holding up everyone in the field. Here we got 2.5 laps to figure out who will be the winner of the stage. Harvick has led every single lap since the stage started. We don't have anyone really at risk of going a lap down yet. Was that Kyle Busch that had damage? Why are all these cars coming into the pits? Oh! These guys are doing the strat move. They're coming into the pits when the stage is coming up shortly. What happened to... What happened to Corey LaJoie? How did he get turned into a modified? Yeah, what the heck happened to Corey LaJoie? Well, first of all, let's find out where he got his damage from. Oh, jeez. He was damaged before this, but this didn't help. Oh, jeez. And that's why Chastain and the 10 were pitting, and the 43. That's why all these guys just had to come into the pits. I thought it was a fuel thing. No, he was just bodied by Corey LaJoie. And then Corey LaJoie, later that lap, comes into the pits, and they pop the hood off. And turn the thing into a modified. Right there. Look at the hood just fly off. Whoop. All right. Go, 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 go. Oh, jeez. All right, so where are the leaders? Oh, they're pitting. They're pitting right before the end of the stage. Oh, we got contact in the pits with your leader. Your leader gets front end damage from Byron pulling out of the pits. So I know they're not doing this on purpose, but with just how it's working out, it kind of is funny that they're coming in 2 laps before the end of the stage. And so Kevin Harvick, who's dominated half of stage 1 and all of stage 2, gets some front end damage from Byron as he's pulling out of the pits. He's still in the lead, at least through the cycle, but boom. So once... Alright, where is Harvick? So once they're complete with once everyone has started lap 32, we will throw the yellow. As if the yellow doesn't get thrown already. So weird pit strategies with everyone. But despite getting that front end damage, what happened to Hamlin? Hamlin must have gotten slowed down coming out of the pits. Because I think he started right behind Harvick out of the pits. Oh no, never mind. He just had a little bit of a gap. I was thinking of Logano. Where's Logano now in relation to Harvick? Oh, he's... Is Newman a lap down, or is he gonna get credited with the lap? Oh no! Keselowski with bumper damage. Keselowski now with front end damage. Oh no! He got ass packed. Oh, it was a double ass packing. Oh my god. He ass packed his teammate, and then Justin Haley ass packed into him. Bubba's leading. Bubba hasn't pitted. Where's Bubba at? Alright, who's in last place? The 96. Alright, Bubba hasn't pitted yet. And this is going to work out for him, I think. Because once the 96 has crossed the line, right here, we will throw the yellow. All right. All right, yellow has been thrown. Bubba, can he hold off Harvick? Because he is going to be out of fuel and tires. So can Bubba hold off Harvick for the stage win with fuel strategy? He's going to be really slow through these last few turns. And Harvick's going to be flying since Harvick just pitted. But Harvick's going to have a little front end damage to fix. Don't pit, Bubba. Don't pit. You can survive one more lap. Come on, Bubba. Don't pit. He's going to do it. He's going to win the stage. Just barely. There's Harvick. And Harvick goes Closing in quickly. Bubba Wallace is your stage 2 winner. Bubba. Can you believe it, Bubba? Alrighty, so now he's got 36 laps to hang on. So there's action all over the track. But yeah, people started to pit towards the end of that cycle. Bubba was not one of them. He stayed out, and the gamble paid off, and he gets the stage win. His tires and fuel lasts enough, and now he's going to be able to pit for the stage, or after the stage. Quinn, Hoof, whatever you want to call him, with his strategy in staying out, he is up to top 5. Ryan Priest seemed to gamble with that, as did Justin Haley. Where is your outside pole sitter, William Byron, who is just... Where is he? Jeez, Willie B. What on earth is happening to you? Starting second, he's down to like, what, 30 something? 37th. It's literally like third from last. Alright, so can Bubba hang on to the lead after pitting here? Is the big question. We're going to have a restart with exactly half the race left, so that'll be cool. The first 2 stages were basically 25% each. And the final stage will be basically half the race. So if Bubba can hang on to the lead through this round of pit stops here, once everyone comes into the pits, some cars might not be pitting. Like the cars that just pitted before the stage might not be pitting now. We will see what happens. Got a couple more turns to find out. What's up, Caleb? Yeah, the stage was at the end of lap 32. Some cars started to pit like on lap 30 or 31. And Bubba stayed out, and then I threw the caution once the final car had completed lap 31. Or started lap 32, yeah. And Bubba still stayed out. And now he's obviously going to have to pit, I think. What? Bubba. You might want to rethink that, buddy. I think you're going to run out of fuel. Joey's pitting. A lot of the leaders are not pitting because they just pitted. But Bubba stayed out, and he's still staying out. What? I mean, I'm all for a bold call, but I mean, let's be a little realistic here. I mean, your gas tank ain't that big. Come on. See, just counting on going all the way. Let's see when his last pit stop was. Alright, so he hasn't pitted since lap 16, 17. Yeah, he hasn't pitted since the last caution, and he's still staying out. What? Bubba, I'm all for a bold call, but what are you doing here, bud? I mean, Harvick was gaining like 3 seconds a lap on him on the fresh tires, like before we went to the stage break here. We'll have to see how this works out, I guess. Yeah, I'm kind of scratching my head as much as you guys are right now, too, so don't worry. Kyle Larson's kind of been hanging around 5th place all day. We got the 51 of Cody Ware up into 9th place. Or 10th place, excuse me. Truex Jr., one of our road course favorites, still sitting just inside the top 10. Chase Elliott still sitting just outside the top 10 as he's been basically all day. But yeah, if you're just tuning in, Bubba Wallace, through a fuel strategy call with the stages, has stayed out and leading some laps here, including the stage 2 win. But he is, yeah, he's going to get swallowed up on this restart pretty quickly. Harvick has led most of the most laps. Hamlin led a little bit early on. Logano's been up front most of the day, but he just pitted. And he's going to have fresh tires, but he's kind of back here in the hornet's nest. Sorry, no numbers, new mod. No new mod. It's yeah, it's just the 2018 cars. That's why the paint schemes and the headlights and everything are a little bit weird with how they're lined up with some of the cars, but I was willing to take that as a trade-off to get the short spoilers. So, and just remember, with the restarts, the kind of janky restarts with this track, they're going to be, 6th place will be probably jumping the restart here, so keep your eye on anyone from Larson to Truex to possibly get a huge jump here. Maybe even Buescher or Cody Ware. But Wallace, he's on old tires. I don't know what he's doing. He can't have too much more fuel. All right, we're going to see what happens. There was another incident on the front stretch, it looks like. Bubba is immediately going to get swarmed. Here comes Truex. Truex is going to be the one to try to jump the start. He didn't do it nearly as much as Brad or Harvick did. But Harvick makes a pass to Bubba on the inside, and he makes it pass. He makes it stick. And Blaney follows closely behind him, and Bubba, yeah, just as expected, is getting just swarmed. Yeah, he is just suffering on these old tires. And yeah, he is holding up a good chunk of the cars behind him. Meanwhile, our battle up front. Harvick gets the lead back and starts to pull away. How exciting. Aviation, this is the 2018 mod. I just copied the car set into the 2018 mod. That's how I got the short spoilers, but the headlights, especially on the Fords, are lined up a little weird, so there's a couple imperfections. Whoa! Oh yeah, that was the incident with the 42 and the 43 and the 10. Those brake marks right there, or those tire marks. The 37 in the pits. Speaking of the pits, I want to see what the second incident that happened here was. Must have been coming to the end of the stage here. Oh, Byron! That's what happened. So twice some cars have gotten turned around here. This time it happened by Custer. This is coming to the end of yeah, the stage. Man, they're battling for these stage points hard. Custer and Byron get together. It just cleans them out. Yeah, Byron is all the way on the grass. There's nowhere else he could have gone. That's why Byron's all the way back here. Meanwhile, back up front to the lead. Oh, Ryan Preece just came out of the pits in front of the leaders. He's gonna go a lap down here pretty soon. There we got Preece just in front of the leader. Every single car, except for Preece, is on the lead lap. He's at risk of going 2 laps down. Hamlin passing Blaney for the 2nd position. Here we go. Let's go on board with Denny for this pass. Blaney goes a little bit wide. Denny gets his nose on the outside, going into 10. Full throttle. Back on board with Blaney. Can't get quite as good of an exit, taking the turn that's sharp. And Hamlin just gets the good run. And Truex. Don't rule Truex out. Do not at all rule Truex out. So 32 laps to go in the race. Hamlin, I think, is faster than Harvick. Oh, we got a big cluster of cars. What is... Hold up, there's someone... What is... Matt DiBenedetto doing? Matt DiBenedetto is having mechanical issues. Yeah, that's what the big stack up was. I was wondering why the heck they're 3 wide up here. Yeah, he is having mechanical issues. I don't know what's going on with DiBenedetto. But, yeah, he is well off the pace. Meanwhile, what's happened to Bubba Wallace? He is dropped back pretty far. Yeah, down to 37th. He might have pitted. Yeah, he pitted at the end of lap 35. So Bubba does have fresh tires now. But what's going on with... Back with the leaders. Yeah, I think Hamlin is faster. It's going to be a good battle between the two most consistent regular season drivers in recent memory. Alright, so he was basically a perfect second back last time. What's he going to be this time? Is he going to gain any time? Oh, cut that nearly in third. So yeah, the top two are kind of starting to pull away. This is Ty Dillon, or no, Austin Dillon, excuse me. Do we have 3 Bass Pro Shops cars in the field? We do. Alright, let's keep an eye on your battle for the lead here. So yeah, what's going on with DiBenedetto? Let's check back on him. Oh, right as I say that, he is entering the pits. Eric Almirola is also in the pits. Oh, that could have been close. Oh. I think DiBenedetto's done. Byron's pulling out of the pits. He's probably still trying to repair some damage. Oh, we got a caution. Where's it at? Where's it at? Alright, we'll find out what brought it out. But we got a caution. We're going to have another restart. Alright, can Harvick win the race back to the line? So yeah, we will figure out what brought out the caution. Priest is gonna stay on the lap he's on. But it's still gonna be a lap down. So Harvick wins the race back to the line. So let's figure out what brought out the caution. Wait for it. There we go. Alright, so what brought out the caution? Oh, here we go. Another car off the track in the spot. Oh! Also involving Kyle Busch. In the same spot Busch got wrecked. He kind of put Dillon in the position that he was in before. And Dillon hits the same exact spot as Busch did. And that's what brings your caution out. Where is Austin Dillon in the wrong car? I mean, he's got the correct banners. It's only the 2021 cars that they've had the names back on the banners again. I know Austin Dillon's in the wrong paint scheme. There's like maybe 10 or 12 cars that are in the wrong paint scheme. They haven't been painted yet. Alright, so things are about to get interesting. I believe that's just the second caution, not counting stages. Chill out, DNT. Alright, so we will have yet another restart. Alright, while this restart is going on, or while this caution break is going on, I am going to go make a quick pit stop, aka use the bathroom. And I will be right back. Thanks for tuning in. I will be back in like less than 5 minutes before we go green again. Hit that like button. Go grab a snack. Your drink of choice. Yeah. Sorry, don't know what else to say. I'll be right back. I am back. Apparently, Harvick's slow in the pits. What? Our dominating car of the day? Loses a bunch of spots because these guys pit. He lost a spot to Christopher Bell, but a bunch of cars stayed out. And who is going to lead them back to green? None other than Denny Hamlin. What's up, Adeline? Elvira, Nemo, Christy, TNT. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Nice to have you in the chat. Yeah, we're about to go green here with Denny leading them back. Truex, who's had a slow day most of the day, has worked his way up to second. And Chase Elliott is just outside the top 5 now. And yeah, with a handful under 30 laps to go, we have a new leader in Denny Hamlin. It's been Hamlin and Harvick lead most of the race. But Harvick, for the first time in a while, is back deep in the field. We might have Custer or Chase Elliott getting a jump here. One of those cars in the back might be getting a jump on the field. It's going to be Chase. Here comes Chase. How many spots is Chase going to get here? Chase and Truex. Oh, Chase. Chase with the ultimate cheese. And the people's favorite driver, the most popular driver, just like that, after being out of the top 10 most of the day, has worked his way up to second. And there's nobody but Denny Hamlin separating him from being out front. But Truex ain't done yet. Truex doesn't want to give that position up so easily, but Chase battles back on the inside. Do I know Soundhead Entertainment? Of course I know Soundhead. Chase with the power move of the race so far. They're stacking up behind him. Kyle Busch, despite that rear end, through the pit strategy on the last caution, he's still in the top 10. Daniel Suarez is in the top 10. Ryan Newman. Who is this modified back here? Keselowski. What happened to him? This car is sitting 11th right now. Back up front. Denny Hamlin continues to lead the field. We have about 27 laps to go. So we go on board with Chase Elliott. Chase will try to track down Denny. So Chase, who was having a slow run most of the day, out front. Getting towards the end of the race when it's starting to matter more and more. So all this time I was talking about, hey, where's these road course favorites at? Where's Chase and Truex at? And just like that, they're sitting second and third. Just took some time for them to work their way up the field. Cole Custer sitting in 7th right now. Suarez in 8th. Kyle Busch in this thing. Trying to battle back. We got some cars pitting right now. Come on, where's the end of the field? Where's the end of the field? Here we go. We got Christopher Bell, Ross Chastain, and Ryan Preece in the pits. Christopher Bell is a little bit of a surprise, because I thought he was doing good, but Preece and Chastain have been in and out of the pits for the majority of this race since their initial heavy contact that sent them into the pits in the first place. Let's go back. This battle will probably be a one to watch. So I think Kyle Busch is faster than Suarez right now. And you know, with Kyle Busch's aggression, he's going to be wanting to get by. You know, Kyle Busch doesn't want to be sitting behind anyone. Oh, is there another yellow? What? There's another yellow, apparently. Oh no, Bubba! Bubba's all smashed up. I hope it wasn't him. Please, no. We'll see what the caution was at the end of the to kill time. While they're pacing. But there's another caution out. That makes 3 cautions now. 2 stage cautions and 3 for incidents. So Hamlin is gonna lead him back to green. Or yellow, excuse me. 26 laps to go. Alright, so once this field catches up to the pace car, we'll have to go back and see what brought out the caution for the 3rd time this stream. A non-stage caution, an actual incident caution. Alright, so now that the field is caught up, let's rewind. Let's see when the pace car turns his lights on. Wait for it. There we go. Is it going to be at the famous turn 8 again? Let's cycle through and see who's sideways. Oh, I see contact. Oh no, Bubba and Chase Briscoe. It is Bubba. Oh no. Bubba and Chase Briscoe get together. Bubba after winning stage 2. Oh no. Don't count him out yet though. I mean, Kyle Busch has similar damage and Kyle Busch is back up to 9th. Man, turn 8 has claimed 4 victims now. Kyle Busch, Ty Dillon, Chase Briscoe, and Bubba Wallace. Let's go on board with Chase. Yeah, once they get side by side in turn 8, that's not good. Wait, that's our 3rd incident. Every caution we've had has been turn 8. Because there's those 2 spins as well. Speaking of which, I should make sure there wasn't any spins coming to the end of the stage like there was the previous 2 times. Or the caution, I should say. It's been turn 8 every single time. And then there's those 2 incidents coming out of turn 20 in the final turn when the yellows were already out. That being said, just gonna see what happens with pit stops here first, if anyone pits. And then we'll check to see if anyone wrecked. Coming out of turn 20 this time. Alright, Denny and Chase are pitting. Truex is not. So there you see it. Denny and Chase pitting. Truex is not. Where's the pit cam? There we go. Only a few cars into the pits, and surprisingly, the leaders, mostly everyone stayed out. Alan Gustafson pulling another one. Interesting. Yeah, most of the back of the field's coming in, but Denny and Chase basically the only two leaders to come in. Let's see if that pays off. And let's see if there's any more cautions. Or I should say wrecks. Coming to the line here. All the incidents. And all the weird pit strategy. It's odd. Alright, so there was no additional incident. Yeah, Chase is pretty far back now in the field. Into the Hornet's Nest. Harvick, after that strategy, he's worked his way up to 11th. I think he's in the top 10 now. After a few cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he's either in the top 10 or just outside the top 10. But Harvick's working his way back up. So the strategy might not have been as bad as we thought. Truex is up to the front, leading laps for the first time this race. Chris Buescher in second. Newman in third, so Roush with a good running order right now. We got Cole Custer in the top 5 spot. Yeah, I can't believe Denny pitted. That was Denny and Chase pitting and kind of getting passed by most of the field. So I think the fuel window is about like 20 laps or so, so I think they're still going to have to pit at least once more. What's up, Gary? Byron won. Yeah, he was out doing decent earlier, but he has been involved in a couple minor incidents. According to some of my commenters, I say too much in my stream, so I'm trying to do that as much as possible in this one on purpose. Yeah, Byron was doing decent before, but I forgot exactly when he was involved in whichever incident he got caught up in initially. Truex, one of the road course favorites to win this race up front. Took him a while, but he's finally sitting out front. With about 25 laps to go, we're going to have 24 laps to go on the restart. And yeah, who's going to cheese the start this time? Around 8th or 9th place, it might be Byron. Oh! Cole Custer comes into the pits. Coming to the restart. Actually, watch for Byron to jump the start right here. Watch for Byron or Kyle Busch to jump the start. Kyle Busch! With that damaged ass end. He might make a move right here for the lead. He's just going to cut way underneath. Kyle Busch! He brought out the first caution. Look at those two cars in first and third right now. How smashed up they are. The cars that initially brought out the first caution. Kyle Busch, if he can win with that busted up back end. Got the 17 and the 2 going side by side back here. Battling it out. If they go side by side into 8, that might not be good. They make it work though. That's turn 8 in the background right there. Everyone keeps it together. We got Truex right on the back end of Kyle Busch. What is he going to do to move a teammate? Truex can't really get a good draft from this lack of aerodynamics on that non-existent spoiler. So Kyle Busch is obviously showing that damage isn't affecting him too much, but how much is it affecting him at all? Kind of botched that line, but I meant to say he's obviously doing decent right now, but is it affecting him at all to where Truex might pass him if these laps start to click down? And yeah, speaking of Bubba, if Kyle Busch can not only be doing decent but leading this thing right now, that's got to give hope for all those Bubba fans. Bubba was the victim of a very similar accident to Kyle Busch earlier in the race. Control N. Oops. Wrong button. Where did I go? I saw some tire marks. So I wanted to see what brought out that caution for who was spinning right here. Control N. I swore I saw some tire marks through here in this turn. So we're going to rewind and see if anyone went spinning. I swore I saw some tire marks. Okay, maybe I'm just going crazy. Oh, Bubba Wallace is not having a great day. He is currently 2 laps down. De Benedetto is currently the only car to retire. Oh, they just popped another piece of Bubba's car off. Kyle Busch still under attack from his teammate. We got cars side by side back here. Harvick and Newman. Harvick trying to get back into the top 5. He's had a heck of a charge since this restart. I think this will be for his second spot since the restart. Where's Logano at? Logano's stuck back here with his teammate. Harvick does clear Newman. Now he sets his sights on Buescher. Yeah, right there. You see those tire marks? Maybe someone just locked it up. I don't know. I'll have to save the replay and go back and see what caused that. Harvick right on the bumper of Buescher. Meanwhile, back up front, you have Kyle continuing to lead. Byron has had a good restart. Maybe Gary's on to something. Let's ride on board with him for a few laps here. This is the dangerous turn 8, where we've had all the incidents so far. I'm so surprised that Kyle Busch has been able to hang on out front with a car looking like that. Keselowski able to hang on to a top 5 spot with the car looking like this. Oh, Harvick made his pass on Buescher, and he is closing in quickly. Harvick has passed Buescher, and he is now working on Keselowski. Harvick, I think, restarted 9th, and he's trying to get up into 4th place right here now. And he didn't really cheese it. That's just been all speed. Let's go on board with Harvick. The top 5 are kind of all bunched together now, so this should be a good vantage point. Oh, he keeps wanting to hook Keselowski. Harvick is way faster than Keselowski. Oh, that's going to hurt Harvick's line. Oh, Keselowski's pitting. That's going to allow Harvick to close in. Top 3 are nose to tail. On board with Byron. Got 2 Joe Gibbs Racing and a Hendrick car. Kyle Busch somehow hanging on to the lead with that damaged back end from the first caution earlier. Against all odds. And here comes Harvick. Just a man on a mission. He is closing in quickly. Ever since this, Oh no, Newman! Is that going to be ringing a caution, or is he off the track? That might be a caution. That might be a caution. Yep, that is a caution. Meanwhile, Harvick's still trying to work on the top 3. So we're going to have another caution. Newman is the next victim of turn 8. Oh, Harvick, jeez. He moves Byron out of the way, but not before smashing up his front end. That's going to be some damage he needs repaired. Jeez, Harvick. I mean, I get that they call them bumpers, but they're also pretty fragile. Take it easy, bud. Right now, there are 3 cars a lap down. Bubba, there's no free pass in NR, unfortunately, so Bubba, unless he can get the pass on the restart and stay ahead of the leaders and another caution comes out, he will not get a lap back. So Kyle Busch around turn 20 and hang on. For the stage, or not the stage, the come to yellow for the caution. We're just gonna follow this to make sure no one else wrecks. Yeah, that last one I think was the Byron. Yeah, this is where Byron got turned. Alright, so let's take a look at Ryan Newman. And what happened to him in turn 8. Alright, so he's side by side with Blaney. And they get together, and tails old as time. Hold up. The caution looks like it's already out. Yeah, that wasn't the cause of the caution. That was a separate incident. What? What caused the caution? Oh, I hear something. What on earth caused the caution? Oh! That might be it. Oh, no, Chase! So we have more. It's turn 20 and turn 8 are the two infamous corners for incidents. Oh, hard contact for both cars. Oh, get it together, Stenhouse. So that happened. And then all the way up here, like maybe 30 seconds later, is when this happens. Completely separate as they're racing back to the line. So yeah, the caution was for Stenhouse and Elliott. Newman was just taken out in the race back to the line. Meanwhile, where is... Uh-oh. Allmendinger's got a blown engine. What happened to him? Anything in particular, or just did he pop? I think he just popped. Does he hit something? Nope. Yep, he just went right there. Boom. Allmendinger is going to be out with an engine. He's holding up Haley. That's going to be interesting if they can't get off the track in time. Busch is staying out. We got Truex and Harvick coming into the pits. Yeah, Harvick's probably got to pit that damage. So who's staying out? Kyle Busch, Chris Buescher, Austin Dillon. Josh Bilicki is going to be... Is he a lap down? No. Josh Bilicki is going to be in fourth, it looks like here. Let's, where's the pit cam? Here we go. So basically the majority of the field comes in. I think they're counting on this being the final pit stop since we're within that 18-lap window. Relatively clean pit stops. I didn't really see any contact. Back up front. Here's your top five. Kyle Busch, Chris Buescher, Austin Dillon, Josh Bilicki, and William Byron. I should have done this like a half-distance one. I got to get up early tomorrow. And more time keeps going. Alright, so where is AJ Allmendinger? Is he near getting off the track yet? Kind of. Is this going to be a race if these guys can get off the track before the field restarts? Justin Haley is doing the honorable thing and making sure the King finishes his last race. But it's going to cost him a decent starting spot on this restart. Does Haley have an engine too, or is he just kind of trapped behind Allmendinger in the AI line? But here, there's here's the pits right here. Oh, Haley's trapped behind him coming into the pits. What is... Harvick's practicing cheese in the restart. What's going on with Harvick? Is he pitting? He might be pitting or something. Yeah, something's going on with Harvick. I think he's out with some sort of mechanical failure. Harvick, the car that led the majority of the laps, with problems under caution. What on earth? You hate to see it. For those of you that didn't want to see Harvick win, you love to see it. Yeah, there's something going on with Harvick. We'll have to check back with him after the restart, but he is... Where's our leaders? There we go. Alright, as we come to the restart, we got two... Oh, Garrett Smithley comes into the pits. I was going to say we got two Rick Ware racing cars in the top 10. But that's going to change. Who's going to cheese the restart this time? I think it might be Keselowski. Look at Keselowski in that damage thing. Oh my goodness. I love these restarts. Oh, it's going to be between Truex and Keselowski. Busch goes way wide. Busch screwed it up. Keselowski, can he win a race in that damaged piece of junk? Oh my goodness, they're side by side. And the camera's cutting off. Keselowski, oh no, he hits Truex. Oh, Truex hard in the wall. Truex hard in the wall. I don't think that's going to be a caution. I think he literally got stuck to the wall. I think Truex literally got stuck to the wall. Or did he gather it? I don't think that's a caution. I don't see the guy waving the flags. Oh, yep, there it is. Oh, god damn it. This is gonna be... It's gonna be a long damn stream. So it got taken out again. Meanwhile, back to the lead. With Brad Keselowski. Now being challenged by his teammate. What's up, Brennan? Doing fine, how are you, bud? I'm gonna need to I'm literally gonna need to like mute my mic and do things in between like the cautions at this point, because I was counting on the stream being done by now, and we still got like almost 20 laps to go. I apologize for everyone watching this live and in the future, but yeah, I got an incredibly busy weekend coming up that I'm going to be on the road for, and I got to start getting ready. So Brad to the lead. And we have another incident. The 1 and the 52 car coming to the front stretch. My goodness. My goodness. So Truex, one of the favorites for the race. He was doing decent. He's doing great at the end. He was challenging for the lead. Oh my goodness. There's more to the story here. So he tries going to the outside of Keselowski. Keselowski goes wide. That was for the lead. He crashes. And then it looks like he gets into Quinn at some point. Right here, maybe? No, not yet. Oh, jeez. Why did Quinn go so wide there? Jeez, trucks just ain't screwing around anymore. I think, where is he at? Where is he at? Oh, there I go, saying again. Where is Austin Dillon? I think Dillon got spun right here. Oh! We had an incident. We had 2 cars off the track. They both kept it off the wall, though, but yeah. Austin Dillon got clipped. They were 3 wide. Oh, they just were trying to all come back on the track when they were still 3 wide, and Dillon just gets sandwiched. And they both get turned. Or Dillon gets turned, then he backs into Logano. So much drama going on. Alright, once again, folks, I will be right back. I'm going to go take a quick break and get some stuff done for my weekend while we are waiting for these pace laps to get done. Let's scroll up to the front. Where's our leader at? Where's our leader? Here's our leader. Alright, I'll be right back in like less than 5 minutes. And after this round of pace laps, we are back and ready to go green again. Brad Keselowski with that damaged number 2 has pitted. He is one of the only few cars that pitted from the lead. And we are back under green. I don't know why the 42 is there when he is 2 laps down. But Ryan Newman is in second place, not Ross Chastain. Let's go to the aerial view and see who cheeses the restart. No one really did this time, honestly. At least not majorly. So Ross Chastain is kind of holding up whoever wants to get to Ryan Blaney to challenge for the lead. Because, yeah, Ross Chastain in that number 42 is currently a lap down. 2 laps down to be exact. Oh. Excuse me. Keep screwing up the camera switches. Eric Almirola in his best position all day, up into 3rd. We are still green. Ryan Blaney with a good jump over the rest of the field, thanks to that lap car buffer of Ross Chastain. Ross almost gets into him there. Tyler Reddick challenging Eric Almirola for 3rd place. Reddick trying to fight back on the outside. Now he has the inside advantage for these turns. And he gets a good run. He's just about got Almirola clear. Not quite. Almirola gets his nose back underneath him. Meanwhile, we got a battle between Chase Elliott and McDowell for 5th place going on behind them. Battle for 3rd and 5th. And we are still green. Oh, I say that. I just saw a big crash. I just saw a big crash. That's a caution. I saw a big crash. And there's the 78 spinning out in the front stretch. And that was a disaster. So we're basically going to have 1 lap shootouts and then... Yeah, that's going to hurt. Oh, Bowman took out his teammate. Yeah, with the way the AI are now, we're going to have a 1 lap shootout. Oh, geez, he got airborne. And then he clips the 78. And then they all get wadded together, and then the 78 gets spun again. Jeez, poor 78, wrong place, wrong time. Yeah, Byron just gets airborne after this contact from Bowman. With the already damaged car, good thing it's already damaged, because, jeez. All 4 tires off the ground. That official must have been freaked out. Right there. Look at that. Completely off the ground. Here we go. Should be a good camera view. So we see Byron go wide. Together and jeez. Cody Ware able to get around that. Let's go on board with William Byron. On board with the modified. Just trying to get back in line. Yes, it's hooked. Jeez. Yeah, he had the red flag prepared, excuse me, that official. He was holding it right in his hand, waiting to throw it. See? What's up, bud? Jeez, that was a close encounter. Let's go to the left. Here we go, this should be a good view. Good camera view right here. Bam. What an impact. So now it's just turning into a wreck fest. Now that we're getting towards the end of the race. Getting up to the pit soon. Chastain should hopefully get out of the way since... I don't know why they're not going to the inside. I thought I had double file restarts on. Yeah, it's just been a wreck fest ever since we've restarted. In like the last stage or so. 13 laps to go this time by. We're gonna have 12 to go on the restart. You know, Chastain is still 2 laps down, so he is not on the lead lap. Repeat, Chastain is not on the lead lap. There have been 3 cars that have had to retire. The 21, the 77, and the 16. There are 4 cars that have not retired yet that are off the lead lap. And there are 32 cars still on the lead lap. Yeah, Blaney leading this thing. We've had Kyle Busch leading. We've had Keselowski leading. We've had Denny Hamlin leading. We had Kevin Harvick leading a good chunk of the race. Where is Harvick at now? Harvick, after that latest incident, is back to 25th, excuse me. Poor Harvick. The bad luck continuing after dominating early on. Who do we got sitting in like 8th and 9th? That might be the cars to get the jump. The jump on the start right here. So watch any of those cars like 6th through 10th. Might just get a great jump on the field on this restart and pass on the inside. That's how a lot of the restarts have gone so far. So we are going a lot green a lot for the early stages. Now it's a lot of cautions. Now that the cars are starting to get damaged and off the pace and everyone's on different tire and fuel strategies. Everyone's kind of just running into each other at this point. It's the last dozen laps, so everyone's going to be clawing for position anyway, regardless of the different strategies and whatnot. A few more corners to round before Blaney leads him back to green. We still got Chastain holding up the field because he should be getting to the inside here, but he's not. I don't know why they're not doing double file restarts. So Yeah, hopefully Chastain doesn't hold up everyone behind him too much this time. Yeah, behind Blaney, basically everyone but the 42 is on the lead lap. There's only 4 cars still running that are not on the lead lap. Those cars being the 37, 20, the 42, and then the 23. So now let's see which cars cheese the restart, if any, to the inside. And get a jump. Do any cheese the restart here? Blaney goes to the inside. He kind of blocks it. That's good because that sends Chastain out. But Chastain is still holding up everyone. Here comes Kyle Larson. Let's watch these battles for position behind the leaders. Because Chastain is still holding up everyone. I hope Chastain pits at some point. Oh, baby. He almost had some cautions. Oh, that was close. Everyone makes it through. Everyone made it through the treacherous turn 8. Jeez. Josh Bilicki with the ass pack. There's Bubba a lap down. Let's work our way up towards the front of the field. Right here we're starting to get into the top 10. Once again, Ross Chastain is a lap down, so pay no attention to him for now. He is not racing for the lead. Front stretch. Let's take a look at the pit cam. Make sure there's no wrecks. Oh, they're 3 wide for a sec. Got a couple cars pitting in the back. Looks like Custer, and I can't tell who else. Blaney continuing to pull away from Ryan Newman. And we're still green. No cautions yet, knock on wood. Let's kind of just pause this camera right here, just make sure everyone makes it through turn 8 again. That's turn 8 right there, that little zigzag dead center of the camera. Looks like everyone made it. I thought the game froze there for a second. I was about to cry. Or my computer was about to blue screen. Chastain giving the bumper to Blaney. Larson's worked his way up to 4th. I think he restarted like 8th. Ty Dillon up into the top 10. As well as Eric Jones. Got a lot of underdogs filled into the top 10 right now. Alright, so this time by will be 10 to go. We are still green. So can Blaney hang on for 10 laps? I believe we're still green. Keep these laps ticking. We are still green. Perfect. So less than 10 laps to go here at Circuit of the Americas. Got a couple underdogs running up front right now. Ryan Newman and Tyler Reddick. I wouldn't necessarily call them underdogs, just not necessarily consistent winning cars at the moment. On board with your second place car, Ryan Newman. And once again, that's Ross Chastain up there in the 42 fighting to try to get one of his laps back. Yeah, top two, or even I'd just say the top one is starting to pull away pretty heftily here. Oh, I need to start getting ready for tomorrow soon. I got a long weekend. So Blaney kind of starting to pull away. All the Blaney fans must be happy right now. So we're coming up on 9 laps to go. Still looks like we're green. No caution yet. I believe so. Yep, we are still green. Just kind of cycle through and see if there's any close battles going on right now. Any close battles? Yeah, looks like Cindric and Quinn Hoof are kind of holding up everyone. Let's take a look at these guys. Truex, one of the fast cars, is sitting behind them. So, you know, Truex is going to be impatient trying to get by these guys. Let's just take a look at Truex is on board for a bit. And please find Suarez. Suarez is 17th. Suarez currently sitting P17. So Truex was leading earlier. Now he's kind of held up between these two slower cars of Cindric and Quinn Hoof as they continue to battle side by side. That's right, Truex didn't go full throttle there. Full send. Yeah, this big cluster back here is kind of the closest battles for position right now. So we'll keep our eye on back here. It's all for like 21st, I think. Truex looking to the inside of Quinn. He gets it done. 3 wide. This might not work. Oh, they get it done. Quinn is just dropping like a rock right here. Truex trying to get by Cindric. Once he does, he'll probably start catching the back of the rest of the field pretty quickly. Truex gets by Cindric. So Truex right now is Our last time by was about 20 seconds behind the leaders. We'll start tracking that to see if he's the fastest car on track or not. If he can start tracking down the leaders. 7 laps to go. So we take a look at some battles a little bit further up the field. Once again, Bubba, unfortunately, is a lap down. Those are the 4 cars right there off the lead lap. 23, 42, 20, and 37. Start making our way back up towards the field. See if anyone's gotten any closer to Blaney, baby. Looks like Bell and McDowell were wanting to battle there for a second. Bell and McDowell will check back on that battle momentarily. Yeah, Blaney is just continuing to check out. Let's go back to Bell and... Oh, what? What? What happened to Bell? He must have lost a few spots there. Did he get passed by Custer at some point? I think he did. If I was talking about McDowell, I meant Custer. Yeah, I definitely meant Custer if I said McDowell there. That's why I was confused, because I was looking for him to be next to McDowell. I think it said 7 laps to go last time, but it's going to be 7 laps this time. Seven laps to go. Will there be a late race caution? That's up for the NR gods to decide. Because I ain't hitting the caution button anymore. It's only going to be if there's any incidents. I suppose I could look to see if anyone's wrecking even just getting sideways temporarily, and I could manually throw it, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to cheese the system. 47. Actually, this is the battle for the top 10 right here between the 47 and the 7. That's your top 10 battle. Stenhouse just moved his way into the top 10 after getting in front of the damaged car of Corey LaJoy. Near the front. Continuing to look at this battle. The 9, the 40, the 34, the 41, and the 20. Pretty close together. Shoot. There we go. Keep messing the cameras up. Oh, there's a caution. We're going to have a late race restart, folks. We're going to have a restart with like 4 or 5 laps to go. There's a caution. Who brought it out? So we will have a late race restart. Which should hopefully be the final one. Hopefully. Big hopefully. So would you guys say Byron has had the biggest wreck of the race? Obviously, since he's the only one that's gotten airborne. Alright, caution is out. Looks like we're going to have a restart with 4 laps to go. have a restart with 4 laps to go. Now to find out what brought out the caution. Wait for him to stop. There we go. Alright, what brought it out? Put it out, put it out. Alright, let's start scrolling through the field backwards. Something in the back. Oh! Turn 8 strikes again. This time it's Cindric. You get side by side next to 14. Second time the 14's been involved in one of these at this spot. 14 hangs onto it, but Cindric into the wall. And that's what brings out your caution. And that is what's going to set us up for a restart with 4 to go, ladies and gentlemen. There's your contact. Cindric into the wall. Take one more look. They make contact. Back end steps around. Can't slow it down in time, and he's into the wall. I almost just hit the race button right there. I accidentally almost just did. That would have been devastating. Alright, so we come through for what should be our final round of pit stops. If anyone pits here, that is. That's a big if. I want Ross Chastain, there it is, Ross Chastain, to pit and get all the way so he's not holding up everyone on these restarts since he's not on the lead lap. But he can't pit here because he's not on the lead lap. So Blaney is not going to pit. Neither are most of the front of the field. Let's see who the first car into the pits is, if anyone. No one in the pits yet. We got no takers. Is anyone going to cheese the restart? We got 5 laps to go officially. Not a single car into the pits, I don't think. Not a one. That is very interesting. So Ross Chastain will still be in the way. But if someone can cheese this restart, you never know. You never know who might be able to sneak out the win here. Historically, with these cheese restarts, it's been somewhere anyone from 6th place to 10th place. So take a look for one of those 40 cars, the 41, the 43, the 47. Any one of them might be able to cheese this restart like we've seen earlier in this race and steal this win, basically. So can Blaney hold off the rest of the field and hang on to the win to take home the victory for the inaugural NASCAR Cup Series race at Circuit of the Americas. We will find out in less than 5 laps. So the pace car will turn its lights off somewhere here on the straightaway. I think right when it hits this line. Yep, there we go. So we will have 4 laps to decide this thing. If a caution comes out with 2 or less laps to go, it's unfortunately just going to end under caution with the way NR is. But hopefully it doesn't get to that. Hopefully we'll race it out. Or if a caution does come out, it comes out like on this first restart lap, so we'll have like a 1-lap restart. We'll have enough time to squeeze in those pace laps to have enough time for a 1-lap restart, basically, for the win. Ross Chastain's still in the way. Wish there was a way. I don't know, maybe with this text thing, maybe there is a way where you can black flag the AI cars. I'm just not aware of it yet. And we got 4 laps to go. The inaugural NASCAR Cup Series race at Circuit of the Americas. I gotta use the bathroom soon, so hopefully this hopefully this race ends shortly. Ah, thank you for the info, DT. Also, hello, DT. Yeah, Chastain is a lap down. Everyone else is on the lead lap, at least up front, because there's 4 cars total, but none of them except for Chastain are near the front. So it's Blaney, then Newman, then Reddick, Larson, and Almirola. And we might have a cheesed restart here. Who's going to be the 6th car that might jump out? Did anyone jump out of line? Might be Almirola here. Watch Almirola make up a bunch of spots. Or McDowell. Watch McDowell make up a bunch of spots here on the bottom. McDowell! The Daytona 500 champ! From like 10th to the lead in 1 turn. Can he hang on? If McDowell can hang on for like 3.5 laps. The upset of the century. Yeah, DT, they're not great. Apparently the 15 version is better, and just copying the track INI onto the 2019 version is the way to go, but I did not know that until I had started the stream already. McDowell with the upset of the century. Does everyone make it through turn 8 cleanly? I think so. I think we're still green. Alright, so let's go on board with McDowell. We look back as Blaney desperately tries to reel him back. McDowell with the ultimate send. Blaney trying to get him back. I believe we're still green. We're going to be 3 to go this time by. I think if a caution comes out with like 2 or 3, even 3 laps to go or less, it's going to end under caution. So if there is a caution that comes out after they cross the line this next time by, I think that's going to be it. As long as McDowell can hang on. A shootout between McDowell and Blaney. Who the heck saw that coming with this race? There's the tire marks from Byron's hard crash earlier. Uh-oh. Blaney got a good exit there. Three laps to go. We are still green. Yeah, the entire field just goes way wide, but at least everyone does it, basically, so it's not like it really screws up anything too much, unless you have people going 3 wide back here. Larson's lost a few spots since the restart. He was in 4th, I believe, to start that last one, and now he's in 7th. Blaney. Here comes Blaney. Are we going to have the turn 10 pass again? Oh, McDowell holds him off. Blaney's definitely faster, but McDowell's just barely hanging on. McDowell probably wants a caution at this point as they're coming to 2 to go. McDowell with a decent corner exit onto the straightaway there. I cannot believe this. If McDowell hangs on to pull off the upset. I mean, winning at a super speedway race is one thing for the Daytona 500. Oh, Blaney giving them the bumper. So if a caution comes out now, this is going to end the race. It'll end under caution once they pass the line here. But if there's no caution, McDowell's going to have to fend off Blaney for at least one more lap. Can Blaney get him back? Can McDowell hold off Blaney to pick up his 2nd upset win of the year? It's one thing to win at a super speedway, but a road course that no one has ever raced at in the series nonetheless. I think we are still green. We are still green. We got 2 laps to go. It's going to come down between Blaney and McDowell. Both of them still going wide. I cannot believe McDowell's leading this thing. I think he's just got to hold him off through the S's. He just can't let Blaney get alongside of him in the S's. He's still hanging on. So once you get side by side, the outside has a great advantage in those S's. Just got a little bit of a gap. Blaney can't give him the bumper this time. McDowell still got a decent corner exit. Blaney's still sniffing onto that draft. He's hanging on. He's not going anywhere quite yet. McDowell's just got to be praying for a caution right now. Oh! Blaney just sending it, giving him the bumper. McDowell hangs on. If Chastain gets underneath Blaney, it's over. And Blaney is struggling to hold Chastain at bay right now. Blaney has to undercut that turn a bit. That hurts his corner exit. McDowell, he's got to be praying for the caution. If there's no caution from here to the line, he's got to survive one more lap. Michael McDowell. Everyone thought that his win at Daytona was just a fluke. Anyone can win at a super speedway, they said. Not everyone can win at a road course. These tracks take talent. They take skill. They take perseverance. And we got 1 lap to go. White flag is waving in the air. Blaney is still right there. But McDowell holds him off for now. McDowell just has to keep him at bay in the S's. This is the moment of truth right here. Blaney doing everything he can to try to get around him. Blaney is probably the faster car at this point. But it is just too hard to get around him at this point. How many more times can I say at this point? Oh, Blaney tries to block Chastain. Blaney, I think he's ran out of time. I don't know if he's going to be able to get there. McDowell continues to lead the way into turn 12. One of the last heavy braking zones of the lap. I think Blaney just ran out of time. Michael McDowell is going to pull off not one, but two major upsets of the season, proving to everyone that he is not just a fluke winner. He's not just a waste of a playoff spot. He is here to contend, taking home the victory in not only the Daytona 500, but the inaugural Cup Series race at Circuit of the Americas if he can hang on for just a few more corners. He's got Blaney desperately trying to reel him down behind him, but I think Blaney has ran out of time. McDowell comes through turn 19 into turn 20. He's going to round the final corner. And Michael McDowell will round the final corner and take home the checkered flag of the inaugural NASCAR Cup Series race at Road America. Excuse me, not Road America, Circuit of the Americas. Wrong road course with America in the name. I'm getting too ahead of myself to July. Are you kidding me? Hamlin dominates a good portion of the race early. Harvick dominates a good portion of the race early. Then comes along Keselowski and Truex. And even Kyle Busch with his damaged rear end. But it is none other than Michael McDowell sneaking by at the very end and stealing the win. And that being said, now that we have time, let's go back and take a look at that race-winning move on the final restart. Right here. Here it is. So he restarts this final restart. He was so close to passing Chase there, but he didn't. He technically didn't pass before the line. So, McDowell was... He restarted this race. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. McDowell restarted the race 7th. And in literally one corner, goes from 7th to the win. Because these cars just decide to miss the corner. Pull the Brad at the Roval. And just lock it up. And McDowell just cuts underneath all of them. A 3-wide pass on the final restart for the win. Just making it stick. He just probably got freshies at the best time. Can you believe it? Have you ever? Have you ever? That's gotta be the end of the stream, I'd say. I gotta end this, folks. As much as I want to do a backwards big one or something like that, I am like an hour past when I thought the stream was gonna end. I got a bunch more stuff I gotta do before I hit the road for work tomorrow morning. With that being said, I truly appreciate you all tuning in. Let me know who you want to see win Sunday's actual race down in the chat or comments below. I'd love to see your predictions. Congrats to the virtual Michael McDowell on winning the NASCAR Texas Grand Prix, whatever you want to call it. I forgot what the actual sponsor name was, but that is going to do it here for today. Jesus, that is going to do it for today here at Circuit of the Americas. There we go. Second time's the charm. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you have a great rest of your night. If you enjoyed the video, I'd truly appreciate you clicking on that like button. If you have not yet already, for those of you that have, thank you so much. And yeah, didn't really explain too much, but I apologize for my lack of streams in the last few weeks. Been very busy with work and going to continue being very busy with work, but I will try to interact with you guys when I can, whenever I can. Thanks for sticking in there. Thanks so much for the support over the years. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. So we are going to pop that outro music you guys know and love. Hit it, Kevin McLeod. There we go. Thanks for stopping in, guys. Hope to see you all next time. Till then, hope you have a great rest of your night. Peace. Bye.